My concern, teenagers, dieting, I mean, that is such a impressionable age. The whole concept of dieting, and they take it into their own hands using whether just be supplements that are meant to help you lose weight. These are teenagers. They may go, well, more is better, and they really start doing things that can be detrimental to their health. But Dan, I want to ask you, why do you say that putting an age restriction on dietary supplements will actually do more harm than good?
We're actually trying to, in Congress here in DC, is trying to expand access, bipartisan, both sides of the aisle. Things like vitamin D, greater access, where people are really trying to stay healthy. Again, the bigger problem we have in this country is we're overfed and malnourished. If there's a specific problem, we're more than happy to work with a congresswoman to address those specific problems, specific products, or if there's something specific. But I think you guys really, covered it broadly. Our kids, especially in the pandemic, are spending way too much time on social media. We'd be more than happy to work with a congresswoman on maybe addressing that issue.
Dr. Ish, I need to bring you into this whole arena of supplements. And we've heard the stories that banned substances, controlled substances are being found at times in these supplements. That is of concern, especially for teenagers.
It is. And Cristina and Dan are both making really good points, right? But Doc, I own substance abuse clinics, so I see all those patients all day long. So I've got a very unique insight when it comes to this. My patients love their diet pills. I've had women come in and tell me, Doc, you're going to have to pry my Adipex out of my cold, dead hands because you ain't taking it away from me, right? So I'm very familiar with the supplement. And when it comes to kids taking diet pills or these supplements, Doc, honestly, other than the possible side effects of hypertension, tachycardia, ischemia, psychosis, abuse, addiction, being set up for chronic emotional and also negative body image issues, other than that, I'm all for kids taking it, right? It sounds ridiculous when I say that because we know that these are the things that are happening. Just because it hadn't been written down in a nice paper yet doesn't mean we're not dealing and seeing with the effects of what's going on, right? It's why kids can't buy alcohol and drink as much as they want. Why don't we let them buy cigarettes and smoke in PE class? Because we know that by the time they reach adulthood, they would have likely done some serious harm to themselves. And as the adults in the room, it is our job to protect them from that. So 10 years ago, would I have said we need a ban? Probably not, but the world has changed drastically now, right? And people are looking for their numbing medications and their perfection medications and their breakthrough supplements. And so something sensible needs to be done to make sure we can protect our kids.
We, of course, share the concern for those under 18 with eating disorders. Banning ingredients, though, and again, we're talking food ingredients, not drugs, not Adipex, not amphetamines. That's a total different ball of wax. Doesn't belong in this conversation. Banning those ingredients, ingredients, natural products, things in food and nature, that seems, and comparing them to tobacco, that just seems to be overkill.
Well, Dan, it does belong in this conversation because I've got patients who come in on supplements and their drug screen pops dirty for controlled substances, right? And so, yes, it absolutely deserves to be a part of this conversation because we can't tell what's in there and what's not. And that's part of what Cristina is saying. That's part of what Dr. O is saying. There needs to be some higher level of regulation because the things that slip through the cracks or the things that's getting us in trouble. Of course, the things that are made well and are safe to take, we're not concerned about those. We're concerned about the 20 to 30% that's slipping through the cracks that's getting us in trouble.